Okay, so Blanca and Rod just left. They just left the apartment. I'm about to see it for the first time. Let's get into it. Oh my god! Yo! Okay, so finding an apartment, that's the easy part. You get to dance around town, prancing along the streets, looking for apartments that resonate with you. The hard part is turning an empty house into a home. Filling the empty corners with sentimental yet aesthetically pleasing items and trinkets and little pieces of design that make a house cozy. I just moved into an apartment here in Santa Monica and I'm trying to do just that. So today I'll be handing over the reins to Blanca, a designer and artist from San Diego. Hopefully, we'll be able to turn my lackadaisical looking apartment into a top-notch bachelor pad. Let's get into it. Alright, so the very first step I'm gonna need to do in order to turn this space into like a very cozy, inviting atmosphere is to get big pieces of furniture. I'm talking couches, tables, shelves, like big dressers, you know, that kind of stuff. And I don't have any stuff. So I decided to go with feather.com. These guys are like a furniture rental service that's available in big cities and they are so clutch. What they do is you order the stuff online just like Amazon and they deliver the furniture right to you. I ended up getting a couch, a single seater, 2 entertainment centers for the TV in the bedroom and in the living room. I got this dining table that I'm using as a studio table and I got this big shelf and that is gonna help to fill the space. I don't know if you can tell, but the vibe that I'm going for is like a desert, like very southwestern aesthetic. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who Blanca is, she's the girlfriend of one of my close friends, Rod, and she has a lot of experience with designing and creating things with her hand, and I felt like she'd be the perfect person for the job. What are my design problems? Something I learned from my last house is I don't want fake plants. I want a lot of very real looking, luscious looking plants. I'm gonna need some plants. I'm gonna need to configure my study in a way that it can also double as a dining table. I'm gonna need a very interesting lighting setup because there's actually no lights in this area. So I'm gonna need a lighting setup that can properly illuminate the whole area. And then I'm gonna need to figure out a way to sort out my cable organization. That's what I need.
Hi.
Good, what's up? Good to see you again.
Good to you too. So this is like the list. So the bedroom, you need something about.
Okay, so Blanca and I have been texting for weeks, sharing ideas of how we think the place should come together. We've been sharing Pinterest boards and all that, but this is her first time seeing the apartment, so this should be interesting.
Move that over there with the desk, like being the centerpiece, like right in the middle, but I actually like the way, see, I like this.
Yeah, I think I'll get like 2 small stools.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I really like that for this one. Because then now you have dark gray, light gray, and then like this other gray. You know what I mean? And the gray would look really nice against white or like a nice neutral tone. So if this one's too big for the room, you can put this one in the room and then bring that one in here.
So just meet you there? All right. So we're gonna drive around town, go to IKEA, go to Home Depot, go to Target, just to search for little accessories and little stuff that can tie the whole house together.
This becomes the hanging light that you don't have to drill into your house and stuff. It's a plug-in light, so you can put it on a hook, and then you can buy this one, or you can buy that one, or you can buy that one.
What about black wires? How much do you think it is?
I think like 9 something. 968.
956.
Damn it, I was gonna say 54. Catch. It's a weighted.
Oh my god.
No way.
Yeah.
It's so heavy.
Catch this.
No way.
Look at that. That's ridiculous. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of plants. Hella plants, that's what I'm looking for. All right, let's go. I like it. Man, I'm so fucking low energy. Dude, go for it. Hard. Harder, bro. Harder. Oh, shit. It goes in my eye, bro. A couple $100 later, maybe a couple thousand. Apartment's finally done. I wanted to show you what it looks like after the whole process. Here's what it looks like. I think this is probably my favorite part of the living space. She made these curtain rods by herself. Obviously the little staff we found in Home Depot. These little leather straps are some scraps that she had from her leatherworking workshop. And she put little copper pipe ends. And then these are from IKEA. This is dope. Just sick. Before this, I had a tacky shutters. You know, didn't look quite good. I really like how they look now. Make the place look a little bit more homely. Got these from Target. Nice little homey little throw pillows just to tie the place together. Standing lamp from IKEA, which is cool. A little vibey, a little vibe, but it's just not bright, you know? It's not bright. So in order to brighten up the place, I also got this tiny little, cheap little guy that tosses light up into the corner, hopefully to bounce light back into the space. This is nice, but it's still very dim. It's still daylight out and it just looks not quite as bright as I'd like it. This is probably my favorite corner. Okay, so over to here, I needed this space to both be functional and comfortable in that I needed it to work as a YouTube set. This is what I'm envisioning the talking head segments would look like. What's up guys, welcome back to the... This is what this angle is gonna look like. And then also, I think my favorite thing is I have ample space to maybe eat breakfast. Now you might be saying to yourself, Karl, I don't see any extra chairs. How can you set this up for multiple people to sit down and enjoy a meal or maybe eat breakfast? Well, this is my favorite purchase of the whole thing. If I take this off, set this aside, put my remotes on the couch and flip it upside down, it transforms into a chair. So it's, it's perfect for if, for example, I have visitors over or other creatives who want to sit and work in the workspace. They can just pull it up right here, do some work. Or if I want to eat breakfast, watch TV while I'm doing that. These are so fantastic. And also, I have two of them. I have another one here so I can host up to maybe 3 people if I wanted to get, you know, nice and dandy with it. This is it. This is usually what I'm working with. This is where all the magic happens. And by magic, I mean work, 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 work. Now, as you can remember from the beginning, I had very big problems organizing my cables. What I wanted to do was make it look very neat, but there's no way I could make this space look as neat as I want. So what I did was come down here. I Velcroed my extender cable and all my wires and all my stuff. I hooked it and Velcroed it underneath the table. That way it's out of sight, out of mind. If I want to go for a trip, I can just unclip all this stuff and just put it in my backpack. But this is very handy and like all the wires like go out of the way so that I can have a nice, clean, clear space for creating. You can see an absolute disaster of gear that doesn't have any place, film stuff that I'm yet to use. And I just can't figure out how to organize this so it's out of sight and clean. Maybe I'm gonna order some Tupperware cases that, if you can remember from my last studio, these kind of Tupperware cases, I'll use to probably organize that stuff. But that's about it. Head over to the room. This is a little foyer before entering the bedroom. Whole bunch of stuff in here. Just extra gear, space for C-stands, free diving fins, fog machine, just all that kind of random. This is the bedroom. Okay, so Blanca again came through with the fixture. She made this by herself, bought these from Home Depot. These lights, bought from IKEA. These are from my previous studio. If you remember my my studio in Atlanta, I had 2 lamps. So I just recycled those, put them down. And then this plant, his name is Gerald. His name is Gerald. This also came with the couches, pretty nice. So that when I'm lotioning up my body, butt ass naked after I take a shower, I can fucking lotion it up. If you're black, you know what I'm talking about. And TV from my old apartment. These paintings from South Africa. But hands down, my favorite feature of the whole house is that fixture right behind you. Blanca just made that. She just made it.
That's so dope.
She just sick. Nice. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button if you did. Big thanks to Blanca for coming through, goofing around, having fun, and helping me design this place so it's comfortable and homey. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.